Hello again, good people of Arkansas. If you or a loved one is suffering with low back or neck pain or peripheral neuropathy or sciatica or stenosis, any of those things, please don't tune us out. I have an important announcement coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, Dr. Keith Currie's here. He's brought James in to tell us how Dr. Currie helped him. Dr. Currie, why did you select James to bring into the studio today?
Well, because James isn't a patient of mine. Every person that I've ever brought on these segments,
wait a minute, say that again.
James is not a patient.
I wanted to get that.
He is the spouse of a patient.
All right.
And I've seen through the years, whenever I work with a patient and they get improvement in their quality of life and they get their quality of life back, there's a trickle-down effect. I mean, when you're in pain, the way you treat everyone around you is different than when you feel good.
Oh, yeah.
And so James has a story to tell about how his life has changed since his wife has been my patient.
All right, James, you're on.
All right. My wife one day was watching television, and she saw this commercial by Dr. Currie, and she had tried several other treatments and other doctors, and so she jotted down the number. So we decided to go down there and give them a try. And from the first treatment, I started seeing some improvement. And the good thing about it was I got a chance to meet a lot of nice people. You could feel the love when you walked in the door. And it was just so exciting because while my wife was getting her treatment done, I could meet people and from all walks of life and listen to their stories, and I'm telling mine, and it just, we kind of gelled together, and it just was a wonderful thing, and so she has slowly but surely started to improve, and we enjoy the drive every morning. We go Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to Dr. Currie, and I'd be more excited about going than she do.
Well, at one time or another, while you sat in that waiting room and waited for your wife and you talked to these other people, you have talked to just about everybody who has been through that clinic since your wife has been taking her treatment. What are they saying about Dr. Currie out there?
Wonderful things, wonderful things. I just love Dr. Currie, and he has such a loving family. I mean, I've been to a lot of doctors, but I love him because he's one-on-one, he's personal. We even got a chance to meet his family, his kids, his wife. They was all so nice. We could just feel the love when we walked through the door. We could feel the love.
And on Wednesday morning, you sing along with his guitar, right? Well, on top of, you learned on top of Old Smoky.
Well, actually, I don't sing, but he's a very good. He played the guitar very well, and I love hearing it.
Man, well, hey. I think I'll come up there and sit in your waiting room and see what they have to say. Dr. Currie, you told me that James told you something that was very meaningful to you. What was that?
Well, since Aline, his wife, has been coming to me, a couple of different things really stand out. One day I went out and James looked at me and said, "Dr. Currie, you are a knight in shining armor." Wow. And that's one of the biggest compliments anyone's ever paid to me, and then another day, and this has actually happened a couple of times now, where, I went out there and they came in and, Aline is walking a lot better than she used to. She's standing up more upright.
Yes.
And they're so excited, James especially, because he said, "I went home yesterday and there was food on the table. She cooked for me." And that hasn't happened in many years.
Yes.
This hasn't been something that was even on their radar, but
Right.
she felt good enough to prepare a meal for him for when he got home. And that
Well, congratulations to both of you, James. I think that is just terrific. Now, at the beginning of the show, I told you to stay tuned because I had some important news for you. If you have symptoms that James described, maybe that Aline had, maybe that low back pain or neck pain, the neuropathy, sciatica, stenosis, words that I've become very familiar with, you'll want to pick up the phone right now. Call the number on your screen for a report that could change your life. Now, that report, valued at $19.95, but Dr. Currie wants you to have it free, so call that number, request the report. If the line's busy due to high call volume, keep trying. 1-800-955-7651. Call now. What do you got to lose?